Well, it's a hot and dry Wednesday for us here along the Front Range. Denver already up to 93 degrees for us. Probably got another degree or two to go. So a hot, dry, early July day for us. And as I mentioned, with the dry conditions, notice here, this kind of tells a story for us. What you're looking at here, looking to the north from Lookout Mountain, golden here in the near ground. To the right, mostly blue skies and a few fair weather clouds for us in the mountains. And the mountains getting some of that initial bit of monsoon moisture, but the eastern plains mostly on the dry side. Hot and dry for us in Denver. Storms will return tomorrow. And that forecast could be a bit dicey for us in the Denver area. It will not be a washout, but we will have likely a few afternoon storms around for us that could lead to some disruptions for those afternoon plans. Temperatures right now, mostly in the 90s on the eastern plains, 70s and 80s for us in the high country. The western slope, as usual, one of our hot spots, 92 at Grand Junction. And today, our 11th day at or above 90 degrees for us here in Denver. That is slightly above our year-to-date, season-to-date 90-degree plus average days. So again, slightly above average in terms of those numbers so far this summer season. Radar right now, seeing those shower storms mainly on the isolated side, but we have a bit more coverage for us here in our southwestern mountains. But the main pull of energy, it's off to our west. It's in Utah and in Arizona, a classic sign of monsoon energy and monsoon moisture. They'll mainly reach us here in Colorado for tomorrow. Mountain storms around for tonight, but notice how few and far between these are. Yesterday, last night, we had a lot of coverage of those shower storms. Today, just a few of them around, and these are lower impact storms. Slow movers, but they'll dissipate on out over the next few hours. Air quality alert through tomorrow at 4 p.m. ground ozone, so try and limit that time outdoors. Try not to fill up on gas between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. That is the peak ozone producing time frame for us, so just keep that in mind. Tonight, we drop back to 62 degrees, mostly clear skies. A little breezy at times tonight as well. Tomorrow, 93 degrees, isolated afternoon storms. The greater coverage in those shower storms will be in the mountains. The main impact tomorrow, those temperatures. Toasty, 93 for us in Denver, 70s for the most part in the high country. So tomorrow, the reason why we're looking at a lot of mountain shower storms. I'm showing you Utah and Arizona, right? This is, again, a classic monsoon setup where we've got an area high pressure overhead today. That scoots east tomorrow. That'll drop moisture out of the Gulf and the Pacific. The result is that we start to drop that moisture for us here across our beautiful state of Colorado. But that also means that tomorrow could be a stormy day with a lot of coverage with those showers and storms in the mountains. These will be slow-moving storms, so these could put down quite a bit of water in a short period of time. So if you're doing some hiking, some camping, or just enjoying the great outdoors here in the mountains tomorrow, try and get that outdoor activity done early because it will be stormy. Denver, 1 or 2 storms around for us. However, that kind of energy, it's right on the edge of moving overhead on Friday, but it does look like we could be dealing with some storms on Friday afternoon and Friday evening. This will not be a washout, to repeat, not a washout, but some classic, typical summertime thunderstorms around for us on the 4th of July, and that could include the evening. So long story short, go ahead with those outdoor plans on your 4th of July. Just have an indoor alternative in case the storm moves overhead. So, I don't know, you're hosting a barbecue or something like that on Friday afternoon. I'm actually hosting one myself. Well, we'll pop inside. Something like a storm pops up right overhead. So again, severe weather threat, low. We're not talking about widespread storms. We'll just have a few of those typical Colorado afternoon storms around over the next few days, and highs right around average in the upper 80s and lower 90s over the next little while.